आज इस वीडियो में हम अगला टॉपिक देखेंगे। वी विल सी द नेक्स्ट टॉपिक सॉइल इरोजन, यानी मिट्टी का खराब होना। किस तरह से मिट्टी खराब होती है, आइए देखते हैं कि व्हाट इज सॉइल इरोजन एंड व्हाट हैपेंस व्हेन सॉइल goes in the process of erosion. So basically, soil erosion is the removal of the top layer of soil by wind, water, or by human activities. Soil forms the top layer of Earth's surface. Formation of soil is very slow process. It may take more than 100 years to form thin layer of soil. Soil is very important for the survival of all forms of life, including man. Animals are eaten by flesh eating animals. Hence, it is said that all flesh is grass. Soil erosion may occur naturally due to the action of running water or wind or due to many human actions. The issue of soil erosion has become a very serious problem due to man and his varied activities. Growing population, technological development, and reckless human activities have contributed to the problem of soil erosion. Let's see soil erosion in detail. First, we will see this picture. This picture says about sheet erosion. Rainwater flows in the direction of the slope. The upper layer of soil, which is the top layer of the soil, is removed from the ground surface along with the rainwater. Deforestation on hill slopes increases the rate of sheet erosion. यानी इस पिक्चर में ये दिखाया गया है कि जो बरसात का पानी है, जो बारिश का पानी है, वो जब पहाड़ों पर से गुज़रता है या किसी शीट से गुज़रता है तो उसमें पेड़ों के न होने के कारण जो बहुत सारा बारिश का पानी है वो मिट्टी के साथ बह जाता है और मिट्टी की अच्छी वाली उपजाऊ परत यानी फर्टाइल सॉइल भी बह जाती है। इसे ही कहते हैं शीट इरोजन। इसी के बारे में हमने कहा था कि सॉइल टेक्स मोर देन 100 years टू फॉर्म अ थिन लेयर ऑफ द सॉइल। इसी के बारे में हम बात कर रहे थे। नेक्स्ट देखें कि हम पाते हैं कि शीट इरोजन के बाद एक पिक्चर हमारे सामने आती है। इसका नाम है रेल इरोजन। व्हाट हैपेंस व्हेन द स्मॉल चैनल्स ऑफ स्ट्रीम्स बिकम डीपर? दे फॉर्म finger shaped depression. This is called rills on the surface. If such type of soil erosion continues for longer period of time, then the rills become gullies. I do repeat, if such type of soil erosion continues for longer period of time, then the rills become gullies. So let's see this picture. In this picture you will find that from the rill erosion the cracks become more deeper and wider. If numerous gullies are spread over larger area, again I repeat for all, if numerous gullies are spread over larger area, then the entire region becomes unfit for any type of farming activity. Such land is called as bad land. So what happens? We will see it again that from sheet erosion, the area will be going in the process of rill erosion. Cracks in the rills will become more wider and deeper. Then it will be called as gully erosion. And when the entire region will get practices of more and more gully erosion, then the land will become bad land. It is very essential that the badlands of Yamuna River and Chambal River cover an area of 32 lakh hectares. So, this example is very important to know. These have been formed due to constant soil erosion for thousands of years. Let's see the another type of soil erosion. In this process, we will see landslide. It is the sudden downward movement of larger portion of land. Water percolates in the soil during rains. As a result, the soil becomes heavy and slippery, especially along the edges of steep slope. Due to lack of sufficient support, this portion of land slides down rapidly. This is termed as landslide. It is also called slip erosion. So this process also responsible for soil erosion. Let's see another picture of soil erosion, what it says. Oh wow, this picture has come. So we will say that soil erosion is done by wind. The process of removal of topsoil cover by strong winds is called wind erosion. The problem of soil erosion due to wind is more serious in arid and semi arid regions. Dry particles of soil are easily carried by wind. Therefore, arid areas are more affected. It is estimated that about 34 lakh tons of fertile soil is removed by wind erosion in every year Rajasthan. So this wind erosion is responsible for soil erosion greatly. Next, see about the picture. This picture is dealing about the more important activities done by human being. In this picture, we will see grass cover provides natural protection to the soil layer. Grass is essential for livestock. In normal condition, the amount of grass consumed by animals is replaced naturally as a part of natural balance. But overgrazing or consumption of grass by livestock exposes soil to the erosion, and this erosion happens. Many areas people do wrong method of farming. Ploughing of land converts compact soil particles into loose, separate soil particles. So, if such land is used for cultivation immediately, the soil particles become wet and compact. But if the land is left unattended after ploughing, the loose particles of soil are carried away by wind. Hence, the fertile layer of topsoil is lost. Tribal communities practice shifting cultivation. We have heard about zoom cultivation, slash and burn method of agriculture. Under this type of cultivation, the land under forest or vegetation is used. Trees are cut. This is very important that trees are cut. And to get a plot of land for cultivation, primitive methods and equipments are used. Therefore, fertility of soil decreases after 2 to 3 years. As a result, the tribal community moves to a new plot of forest land to repeat the same process. Meanwhile, the earlier agricultural plot is exposed to the soil erosion by wind or speedy water or running water. Let's see the another process or the next picture. It is the soil erosion by shifting cultivation, cleaning of the land, cutting of the forest, responsible for soil erosion. Here, the next picture shows land exposed to the soil erosion. Now we will see the next picture dealing about urbanization. Cities provide better jobs. Yes, we accept, and many civic amenities. Therefore, large scale exodus of people takes place from rural areas to urban areas. Hence, the urban areas expand rapidly. Agricultural land in the nearby region is used for the construction of buildings. लेकिन होगा क्या ज़्यादा बिल्डिंग बनाने से? See in this picture that urban areas demands more and more cutting of forest, removal of grass cover, and the top layer of soil, the most important fertile layer of soil, has been covered by cement, by sand, and number of other particles, which is highly responsible for soil erosion. In the next picture, we can observe that construction of buildings require bricks in large quantities. Sometimes the fertile topsoil is used for making bricks. This can also be considered the most important reason. So, the fertile topsoil is used for making bricks. This can also be considered as erosion of soil by man or human activities. In this process, the topsoil is used for brick making process. Let's see the another picture. In this picture, we will be able to observe overgrazing, excessive grazing or overgrazing destroys the grass cover when animals consume newly grown grass. Ultimately, the area becomes barren. This exposes the valuable soil layer to all kinds of erosional forces, maybe running water or wind. In this picture, we can see that normal grazing, less animal but more grass. Natural growth of grass maintains the balance between consumption and growth of grass. लेकिन क्या होगा जब हम ओवर ग्रेजिंग करेंगे? So second picture says about overgrazing, more animals and uncontrolled grazing leads to the loss of grass cover. So this is called overgrazing. In this video, we stop here. Thank you.